Today, I'm putting every NFL player in Madden 26 in their prime, so we can see just how crazy the current NFL would be with every player being at their physical peak. This means the Steelers have 99 overall Aaron Rodgers and 99 overall Jalen Ramsey. The Giants get 96 overall Russell Wilson. The Rams get 93 overall Matthew Stafford and 99 overall Devontae Adams. 94 overall Odell Beckham Jr. is a free agent, and the Ravens have an insanely stacked lineup with 99 Derrick Henry and 99 DeAndre Hopkins. So it's safe to say this should be an insane season we're about to simulate. And to make things even more interesting, we're going to turn off injuries completely so we can have every player at their physical peak for the whole season. And we're going to see what players are in the MVP discussion, what teams make the playoffs, and what team wins the Super Bowl when every player in the NFL is in their physical prime. And I'm going to make 3 predictions right now, and if none of them are correct, I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card to one of my luckiest subscribers in the comment section down below this video. So hit the like button, be subscribed, notifications on, and comment down below what Madden video I should make next. And one of the crazy things so far is that there's so many 99 overalls in the league right now. Aaron Rodgers, Trent Williams, Von Miller's back in his prime, Bobby Wagner. So the Commanders have a super good defense. Travis Kelce's back in his prime. We've got Khalil Mack, Cooper Kupp on the Seahawks, Tyreek Hill on the Dolphins. Stephon Diggs is a 99 overall for the Patriots. Nick Chubb is a 99 overall. And then we've got much older guys like Calais Campbell being a 97, Jair Alexander being a 96. Of course, like I said before, Russell Wilson being a 96. And then we got Cameron Jordan as a 95 overall. This should be very interesting. But again, I have to get 3 predictions correct. So the first one is going to be, I think the Ravens are going to make it out of the AFC. I think they are going to be the Super Bowl team. They have so many good players. Prediction number 2 is that I think we're going to have a 50 touchdown passer this year. And then my third prediction will be that we have a 2,000-yard rusher this year. We'll see how those predictions land. And again, if I don't get any of them correct, I'm giving away a gift card to one of you guys. So subscribe and try to know these boys. But of course, we have tons of insane free agents as well, because Stephon Gilmore, Michael Thomas, Ezekiel Elliott, and Justin Simmons and Odell are all free agents. And these are all guys who are 94 overall or higher. So I'm very interested to see where they land. And it looks like starting in week 1, none of the guys are in free agency, which is pretty fair. Odell Beckham Jr. went to the Bengals to play with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Michael Thomas is on the Cardinals with Kyler Murray. And Stephon Gilmore went to the Texans. This should make things very interesting. So naturally, I have to try out this Bengals offense with Odell Beckham Jr. in it, because this would be so overpowered, even more overpowered than it is in real life. And Odell's gonna get open and he's gonna score instantly. Oh my goodness. The crappy thing is they still don't have a defense, so I don't even know if this team makes the playoffs. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a wide receiver core like this would have to be one of the top 3 of all time. It would be so unfair as Odell gets a first. Having T. Higgins and Jamar Chase is unfair enough as it is, but prime Odell Beckham Jr., who's just one of the best receivers of all time, would be crazy. And it looks like Odell's going to get wide open again. And Joe Burrow's accuracy is ridiculous, so Odell's going to get down on the 2. Jamar Chase on the RPO should be an easy touchdown. It's going to be 14-0. Joe Burrow, X Factor activated. Odell Beckham Jr. getting open downfield, and he's going to score again. OBJ. And this offensive firepower is scary as the Bengals win 35-21 over prime Joe Flacco and the Cleveland Browns. Which reminds me to tell you guys that some of the rosters are going to be a little bit outdated, like Joe Flacco being on the Browns. But for the most part, this is a completely updated rosters with just prime players on it. So it's actually pretty sick. But in my opinion, not many teams benefit more from every player being in their prime than the Steelers. They have 99 TJ Watt, 99 Aaron Rodgers, 99 Jalen Ramsey, 94 Cam Hayward, 91 Darius Slay, 88 Robert Woods. I can go on and on. This team is absolutely stacked. Now, obviously, Aaron Rodgers has been playing pretty good this year for the Steelers, but a prime Aaron Rodgers is a different beast entirely. And it makes having Robert Woods a lot more interesting as well, because he was pretty good in his prime as well. As DK Metcalf gets a first. Or they don't, because we had a holding penalty against Mason McCormick. DK Metcalf going over the middle. Can we hit him with the back shoulder? And that's a bad throw. Maybe this isn't prime Aaron Rodgers after all. Aaron Rodgers standing tall in the pocket. DK Metcalf going deep. He's going to catch it, and he gets the first down over Sauce Gardner, who literally got traded while I was recording this video. So yeah, he's not gonna be on the Colts. Sorry, Colts fans. In the red zone finally with prime Aaron Rodgers. Let's see if someone can get open here. Motion to man upfield. DK picked again. I am single-handedly ruining Aaron Rodgers' career. Aaron Rodgers rolling left. Is someone going to get open for him? DK Metcalf, end zone. He catches it. What a throw and grab by DK Metcalf. But ultimately, the Jets end up beating the Steelers, which is crazy to me. Maybe the 2 picks I threw affected that somehow. But they do have a prime Justin Fields, which is probably like an 86 overall. So that could help. And probably the next most interesting team is going to be the Ravens, who have a ton of players going back to their prime as well. Because not only do we have 99 Derrick Henry and 97 Lamar, we also have 99 overall DeAndre Hopkins, 96 Jair Alexander, 95 Marlon Humphrey, 92 overall Mark Andrews, and we also have 88 overall Christian Wilkins. This team is stacked from top to bottom. And first play of the game, we got to try and send it up to DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best wide receivers of the 2010s, and he's wide open for the first down. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens with a 96 overall DeAndre Hopkins could be overpowered, boys. And let's not forget, we also have Mark Andrews out here. We got some O-linemen back in their primes. This is going to be interesting. Lamar in the pocket, rolling right. Can we get someone open? That's Mark Andrews over the middle. He's going to catch it. Can he juke and get into the end zone down on the 2? And we got to give DeAndre Hopkins a target on the goal line. Can he get it? DeAndre Hopkins scores. Let's go. And the Ravens end up blowing out the Buffalo Bills by 2 scores, 30-17. This team is going to be very, very good the remainder of the season. And the QBs had oddly similar stats passing. And simming to the halfway point of the NFL season, we have some very interesting storylines shaping up. The Arizona Cardinals are the #1 team in the NFL right now, 7-0. Behind them are the 5-2 Titans. Then we have some solid teams in here like we would usually see, like the Rams, Lions. We have the Niners, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Seahawks as well. And the Commanders, who have one of the oldest teams in the NFL, are doing pretty solid as well. Because again, all of their old players are in their prime now. And most interesting of all, the Vikings are 0-6. I can't say I'm shocked about the Saints being 1-6 though. I mean, that's pretty predictable. The current passing leader in the NFL is Patrick Mahomes, who has 1,900 yards and 15 touchdowns. But Matt Stafford has 19 touchdowns and 0 picks. This is going to be a very interesting race for the MVP. As for rushing, right now, Saquon Barkley is the leading rusher in the NFL with 117 attempts for 827 yards and 7 touchdowns, with Ezekiel Elliott right behind him on the Dallas Cowboys. Crazy. And right near the top of the receiving leaders is Odell Beckham Jr. with 35 receptions for 630 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Keenan Allen, back in his prime as well, is right up there with 38 catches, 555 yards, and 5 touchdowns. As for defense, the sack leader is TJ Watt with 12 sacks in 8 games. But Khalil Mack has 9, Bradley Chubb has 8, and Von Miller, 99 overall, has 5.5. And the Steelers are balling in every aspect of football, with Darius Slay having 3 interceptions so far this season. And Tyreek Hill is the best kick and punt returner in the NFL. As for the awards won so far, we have Matt Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Zaire Franklin, Terrion Arnold, Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, a bunch of guys who are still in their primes right now. But one of the most interesting ones is Week 6, Carson Wentz for the Falcons gets a Player of the Week award, and DeMarcus Lawrence in Week 7 gets 3 sacks for the Seahawks, while L'Jarius Sneed for the Titans gets 9 tackles, 1 interception, and a touchdown. The Unks are balling this year, guys. But as we simulated the rest of the season, we had some all-time seasons for the record books from old and young players all in their primes. The leading passer this season was Joe Burrow, to nobody's surprise with the weapons he has, who put up 4,865 yards and 36 touchdowns to go with 9 interceptions. There's also some other really good passing seasons, though. Patrick Mahomes had 40 touchdowns, Stafford had 35 touchdowns and 1 pick, and even Joe Flacco put up 29 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. The craziest thing of all, though, was that Justin Fields had 17 touchdowns and 25 picks. He's making Jameis Winston proud. As for running backs, the rushing leader this season was Nick Chubb for the Texans, who put up 1,880 yards and 18 touchdowns on 7 yards per carry. And he also didn't fumble a single time. Some of the other interesting top rushers this season, though, were Ezekiel Elliott with 1,678 yards and 15 touchdowns. Derrick Henry put up 1,600 yards. Saquon, Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey. And another cool one, Alvin Kamara put up his first 1,000-yard rushing season. He put up 1,271 yards and 6 touchdowns. I love that for him. And as for receiving, the #1 receiver in the NFL this year was Odell Odell Beckham Jr., who put up 92 receptions for 1,521 yards and 16 touchdowns. Almost getting the Triple Crown this year. But Jamar Chase had 118 catches leading the league, and Devontae Smith put up 22 touchdowns. That's almost the record. As for offensive tackles, Josh Simmons allowed 25 sacks on Patrick Mahomes, and Broderick Jones allowed Aaron Rodgers to get sacked 25 times as well. He's very lucky that Aaron Rodgers isn't ancient in this simulation, or he would be dead. As for defense, though, the leading tackler was Logan Wilson. The leading sacker was Khalil Mack, who broke the sack record with 23 sacks for the Chargers. And TJ Watt put up 22. They both broke the sack record. Just insane. And DJ Reed Jr. led the NFL in interceptions with 6, along with Quinyon Mitchell. And Tyreek Hill was only one of 2 players who got a kick or punt return touchdown this year, along with Deebo Samuel. But we have to look at the standings and the playoff picture. The Cardinals went 15-2. The Broncos went 11-6. We have the Lions with 13 wins. We have some really good teams in here, and a lot of really good teams missing the playoffs as well, like the San Francisco 49ers, the Patriots, and the Packers. And the worst teams in the league were, oddly enough, the Jags and the Jets. Nothing new here. And the Titans actually had a pretty decent season, all things considered. And so far, I've gotten 2 of my predictions incorrect, so I need the Ravens to make the Super Bowl, and I owe one of my subscribers $50 in gift cards, so be sure to comment down below and root for me. Otherwise, you're being mean. But we have the 2025 NFL playoffs to begin, boys, where the Cardinals are the 1 seed for the NFC, and the AFC's 1 seed is the Denver Broncos. This should be interesting. And we're going to start in the wild card round, where the Bengals and the Ravens are battling 10-7 Bengals right now, but the Ravens are going to try and storm back into this to make a ball game up 10 for the Bengals. We have a 3-point game. The Ravens take the lead, and the Ravens are going to win it. They are on to the divisional round. My prediction stays alive, thank God. Meanwhile, in the NFC wildcard games, we have the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles up 14-3 on the Washington Commanders, and it looks like they're going to pull away in this game and move on to the divisional round. They held Jaden Daniels to 0 touchdowns and 111 yards on 52.4% completion percentage. This team looks legit, as if they aren't in real life already. And now in the divisional round, we have the Broncos hosting the Texans, the Bills hosting the Ravens, the Cardinals hosting the Panthers, and the Falcons hosting the Eagles. This should be a crazy slate of games. And we'll start in the divisional round on the NFC side, where the Eagles are currently down to the Falcons, who seem to be blowing them out. The Eagles look like they might be climbing back into this, but we have a 28-13 lead. Almost said 28-3. Sorry, Falcons fans. Certainly, I have no bias in that game. But the Falcons take down the defending Super Bowl champions, and they're on to the NFC Championship game. Carson Wentz is leading this team to places I never thought they'd go. And then we have the divisional game between the Ravens and Bills. We'll see how this game goes. We start off with an insta touchdown for the Ravens, but the Bills look like they may be storming back into this. It should be a very interesting second half here. 10-3 lead for the Ravens. They have the ball, but nobody can score, and we have a defensive win for the Ravens, 10-3. The only touchdown that game came within the first 2 seconds. That is an insane stat line for both QBs. Neither of you deserve the win. And now we have the championship games, the Ravens against the Texans and the Cardinals against the Falcons. I don't think we'll ever see this happen in real life, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm a hater. We'll see how this game plays out. I fully expect the Ravens to win here. They have a ton of firepower on offense and on defense, but the Texans currently have a 3-point lead against them, and the Ravens cannot get out of their own way. They might lose it. Oh my goodness, the Texans are going to the Super Bowl. But who will they be playing in the Super Bowl? All of my predictions have been wrong, so watch the end of the video and I will tell you guys a keyword that you must comment down below to enter the giveaway. The Cardinals have been a juggernaut all season long, with Michael Thomas as their wide receiver 1, and it looks like they're going to continue that success in the playoffs. But we have a tie game going to the end, 13-13. The Cardinals are in position and they win it. They are on their way to the Super Bowl to face the Texans. A Cardinals-Texans Super Bowl. Only in Madden, bro. Carson Wentz is sick on the sideline, and thankfully he's going to stay on the sideline so we can watch a real QB throw the football, Kyler Murray. Another awful game for the QBs, though. As for the NFL honors, Matthew Stafford wins the MVP. Raheem Morris is Coach of the Year. Devontae Smith wins Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack, of course, wins Defensive Player of the Year. Ashton Genty is your Rookie of the Year, and Olaf...
Who the f*** is that guy?
The Super Bowl is here. We have the Arizona Cardinals with a stacked lineup of 99 overall Michael Thomas, 98 overall Calais Campbell, 97 overall Trey McBride, 93 overall Kyler Murray, 90 overall James Conner, and a team with more depth than the Marianas Trench. Going up against a stacked Texans team with 99 overall Stephon Gilmore, 99 overall Nick Chubb, 98 overall Derek Stingley, 94 overall Will Anderson, 92 overall Danielle Hunter, and 92 overall Nico Collins. Also with tons of depth at every single position. Both teams filled with superstars in their primes, but who wins it all right here, right now? Arizona with their chance to win their first ever Super Bowl. Kyler Murray in the pocket. Can he see over the lineman? He probably can't. He throws it up though, and it's gonna be dropped. 4th and 6, game on the line here. Kyler Murray, he just hit puberty last week. Does he have a miracle in him? He's looking left. He's scrambling. He's gonna roll out of the pocket. Kyler Murray with a huge first down, and they move into Texans territory. Arizona doesn't have much time to be doing all these extracurricular activities. They need to drive downfield and score. Kyler Murray throws to the left side of the field, and we're gonna get almost the first down by Michael Thomas. Kyler Murray scrambling. He's gonna get sacked though. Kyler Murray, left side of the field, first down Michael Thomas. Oddly enough, not a slant route. Kyler standing in the pocket on his knees, it looks like. Never mind, he's just short. He gets a 6-yard check down to James Conner. James Conner stuffed at the goal line. And Kyler throws a touchdown to Wilson, left side of the end zone. But their onside kick gets recovered by the Texans, and the Texans are going to win the game. And the Houston Texans are your Super Bowl champions, where every player in the NFL was in their prime, gentlemen. With, of course, CJ Stroud winning Super Bowl MVP for your Super Bowl winning Houston Texans. And if you guys enjoyed this video, watch this one right here. It's another banger. I promise you guys will enjoy it. Tell me what Madden video to do next. I have some great ideas in mind that I hope you guys will enjoy in the future. I love you guys. Tell someone you love them today. Have a great day. Peace. Don't forget to watch this video, or else.